I'm Conrad Holt from Wichita. I'm a senior in physics and a grandmaster. Uh, I'm Conrad Holt. I'm a senior in physics, and I'm going to show my game where I was black against Lazaro Batista Brusson in the World Open this summer.
Does this have a particular name,
Uh,
variation?
Well, it's the French defense. That's the first two moves. Um, so this is a variation with G5 that I've played several times. It's probably not totally sound, but I mean, at least you can't just like look in a database and turn on your engine or something to figure out how to refute it. So that means it's okay to play.
Are there any other moves except the take C?
Well, I mean, there are some other moves, but they're bad.
Yeah.
I mean, this move is like way better.
Bishop E1 is interesting, right?
What?
Bishop E1
No, wait, man. Is there a move like B4, something like that?
Oh, like here?
Yeah, someone played B4.
Uh,
G5. Not really. Some B4 moves like
I don't know.
I think if you take, I take, and now you cannot take on B4. I don't know why. But
B3,
just
B3.
like,
C takes D? No, C takes D.
okay, I take CD, but you cannot take some. I don't know why. I don't know why. I forgot. I just saw a game like Sotowski, not Sotowski. What's the name of this guy? Well, let's say Sotowski.
Not B4.
I think black is
B3.
okay.
B3 is, I mean.
This can be good for a while.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he played in Blitz, but he won. I don't know. Sorry,
So, yeah, so D takes C5, definitely the most common one. See it now. This one. So I guess there are some different options here, like Bishop B5, like Knight B3 or Bishop B2. But he played Bishop C2. So now black's got an extra pawn, but a pretty shaky position. So he played F4. This is a good move because I have to take it unless I just want to lose the pawn on G4. And so now he opens the F file for his rook, and he opens up this bishop. And so, obviously, black has to be very careful. And, all right, so after queen e2 here, I think this is the first move where I started to think a lot. And so eventually I played f5. I think this is the best move. Like, you can try to place the knight on e4 or something, but it makes it harder for him to attack f7, which could have happened otherwise. Like playing knight e5 or something. So at this point, I think I was expecting him to play like g4 or c4. Like I think both of these moves are pretty scary. So like for example, g4, then I would have to castle, and then like something like this, Um, and so white has good compensation here. But no, he didn't do that.
Okay, but what should white play after rook f6 if he has compensation?
I mean,
If the compensation is so scary.
I don't know, like rook d1 or something.
Furthermore, if the compensation is so scary, do you have any other alternatives? Something else other than f5?
Here, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I looked at this, and the computer also agreed with f5.
So
And
turns out that queen e2 is actually very strong.
yeah, it's either.
Okay.
So the other move I was scared of was like c4, just breaking down the center. But he didn't play that either. So yeah, I'm not really sure what should happen to c4. Maybe like this or something. But play bishop h6. And I have no idea why, but now he decided to play king h1.
Is
Wait.
g4 still a possibility instead king h1?
g4. Probably I can go knight e4 now.
Knight b6. Can I take it?
I'm sorry, what?
No. Okay.
I mean, given the g4 is strong, when white's allowing castle, it should be even stronger when not allowing castle, yeah?
Well, now he's kind of allowing castle and queenside more than he was before.
Oh yeah, but the queen is still on d8, so maybe there is time to do something.
Okay, so what should you do here?
I mean, I don't know. Okay, so I guess take on f5, why not? Bishop b3. Queen a5 maybe?
Probably b6.
Oh, just sacrifice the pawn on d5. Yeah.
I mean, it looks okay for
The
me.
question who's mated, yeah?
I mean, I'm just trying, you know. I'm suggesting some variations. Otherwise, it's just a game.
So, I had my score sheet. Where'd I put it? I mean, I think this is where he played king h1, even though it seems very strange.
Yeah, king h1 kind of looks weird. Just waste of time.
Alright, so anyway, I played queen c7. Yeah. So he plays c4. So take. Now he took. Like one tricky alternative the computer was suggesting was knight g5. But it seems to be okay if I do this. But what he did with like c4, queen c4, like I mean, it just wasn't very challenging, I don't think. Like he's not really attacking now. I mean, he still has sufficient compensation for a pawn, like to make a draw. But I mean, but it's not that hard for me to play. My king is pretty safe now. So after c1, v8, we went b4.
Is this the game?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so he's sacrificing another pawn. But again, it's still roughly equal. So like here,
That was against bishop takes f5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
Makes some sense.
wait, okay, I think I did the wrong move. I think maybe this happened first. Yeah, this is what happened. Good catch. So it actually went like this. Okay, now I played knight b4. And so, okay, here it kind of makes more sense because then I could go like this. So,
Is that scary? I mean, it's just a variation.
no, I'm saying it's not scary.
No. It's bishop c5. That's scary.
For who?
I would be scared.
Not for Conrad.
Okay, so taking bishop e4. Queen b5 or something.
Yeah. So, I think he played bishop e3. So I went for queen a5. And now, like, he could have played like knight e6. And then it's like a pretty equal position somehow. But
Looks everything else but equal.
yeah.
Looks it.
But I mean, like, sort of starting at this point, like, I think he was kind of, getting in a bad state of mind and like getting too focused on like keeping as many pieces as possible and trying to win at all costs. And so he played like a3, which is a pretty bad move. Well, maybe it's not that bad yet. But anyway, actually it's the next move where he started to really go like that. Yeah, I think the computer suggests to take on a3, but I was just playing it safe with queen a6. And so yeah, when I played this, I was thinking, he's focused on winning, and so he probably won't want to take this. But then after I played, I started like getting really afraid that he would. Like, it's just, for something like this, it's just equal, but I only had like 10 minutes left. So I was like really afraid that I would just lose this kind of position because, like, I usually play badly when there are less pieces. And it looks like it easily, like...
I mean, there is compensation.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Bishops with king, weak pawn structure. Yeah, you're 2 pawns up, but the pawn structure is...
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the computer gain mix is equal, but I started to think I would lose this position, but I was lucky and he didn't want to trade queens.
As it turns out, sometimes it is dangerous to exchange queens when under attack.
He's playing like Boateng.
Yeah, okay, so this is like... Okay, this is the one that's like definitely a bad position. Like, now I'm just kind of up 2 pawns and he doesn't really have any compensation.
It looks like he really wanted to checkmate you.
Yeah.
Sacrifice 2 pawns with no clear compensation, then played bishop c4, you know, when he should have exchanged the queens and still have some attack left. Now there's nothing.
I think he was aiming for the rook ending.
Alright, so now he's not, his attack isn't really going anywhere. So, I just played like rook g8. Alright, so now I'm, like trying to take on g2 or something. Maybe. And so then, he decided to be very tricky and take this knight. But luckily, I can play knight d5. So then he plays knight e5. And I played rook c8, which actually could have been a mistake, because now he has another chance to... he could have tried to go into endgame like this. And then, here's just a pawn down and doesn't have like, an attack or anything. But he has like, reasonable drawing chances. Like he's still way ahead on time even. But,
Was bishop a4 a mistake?
no, it's the computer's #1 choice. But, I was just like, had 5 minutes left or something. And so I was like trying not to open any files. And so he could have gone like this in the endgame, but he sort of seemed to continue having his trouble, to make the most rational decisions, and then he was still hoping for a checkmate apparently. So he played a5, and now I wasn't afraid to play bishop a4 anymore, because now it doesn't open any files. So now,
Can you
now he's
play
just dead
bishop
lost.
h4 instead?
What?
Can you play bishop h4 in here? To remove the rook from e1 and then play bishop f6.
Yeah. That looks pretty good, but on the other hand, anything wins because I'm just ahead 2 pawns for nothing now. So, and then I repeated position once so I can try to get to move 40. Alright, now for some reason he decided to go along the queen trade this time.
Well, it's not like he had any other options.
I mean, he could play like queen f2, I guess.
Well, way too optimistic.
Well, that's what he's done so far, right? Being way too optimistic.
I mean, he tried to make you. He is optimistic.
All right, and so now I managed to trap his rook, and at this point he resigned.